Hey folks, Jerome Portswood here. My husband Asif, a new Canadian, has never had the chance to see the country he's chosen as his new home, so I'm taking him on a journey across Canada to experience it firsthand. Join us as we explore downtown Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at JForthwith. And if you enjoy this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Portswood here. Just walking along Belleville here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Great to see you. Nice to have you out here on the street. It's a chilly day, so I got the cap on right now. We're gonna head along a Menzies here and over to a coffee shop I was recommended. And I wanted to head on over to some artwork. So, and just check out that. So head on through here. We're over in James Bay right now, which is a very, very nice neighborhood here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. And by the way, we're over at the Parliament buildings too right now. That would be our provincial parliament right there. And the sun is just coming up. It's really early in the morning right now. It's around 8 a.m. And I'm usually the early riser in the family, so I'm gonna go out, make a few videos for you folks while Asif is still sleeping in the bedroom. What a beautiful, beautiful day here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. So Asif has never seen the provincial capital, and since he recently became a new Canadian, it was good to bring him out here to the provincial capital so you can see where the seat of power is here in Victoria or here in the province. We're having a fun time. This is a great city. Really friendly people, nice area. So awesome, so awesome. So yeah, let's head up the way and let's see what Menzies Street has to offer here in James Bay. That's the name of the neighborhood we're in right now. So this is a city of 91,000 people, so very, very small. Of course, Vancouver is upwards of 800,000 people now. So this place, Vancouver, dwarfs this city by a little over 8 or 9 times. And right now, Parliament is currently not in session. So a lot of the people from outside of the Victoria area who work in government, which is the majority of this town when it gets busy, okay, are all back in their home ridings right now, dealing with home issues, listening to constituencies in other parts of British Columbia. So this is when Victoria gets a whole lot more quiet. Yeah, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's the life of a town and government, whether it's federal or provincial. You always get those kind of vibes. You can feel that when you're in Toronto too. And though Toronto encapsulates its Queen's Park right into the middle of the city, so the impact isn't felt as much. But over here in Victoria, the government is the biggest name in the game. So this is Menzies Street, and Superior Street we're at. And we're over by the Victoria Public Library here. This looks like an interesting place. Murder Burger. There's like a certain nerdy nostalgia here, especially with nerdy things like horror movies, World of Warcraft, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer. We've seen a lot of interesting stores here in the area. Really good stores for people. Board game areas too, with a lot of the nerdy board games. It's been quite an eye-opener coming on over here. It really shows you the more quirky side of Victoria. It shows you the Victorian, or Victorians? Is that what we call you? Let me know what is the right term, but it really shows that the people of Victoria have an interesting sense of humor, and it's actually quite funny. Quite funny. And some good healthy habits too. Just looking around, this area is just so interesting. Coffee shop we're going to is just a few blocks down. A friend recommended it to me, so we'll see if it's there. Ah, there it is right there. It's a lot closer than I thought. Apparently there's a chain over here in Victoria, Discovery Coffee. So we'll see if they let us in. If they don't, that's okay. It looks like there's a nice little grocery store on over here that's already open, Red Barn Market. Very cool. Very, very cool. And this is the Menzies Street retail strip right on over here. What's interesting in Victoria is that coffee shops, a lot of them will open early, even on Sundays. So very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Okay, check this out. This is where we are. The Discovery Coffee House. Okay, let's go in and check it out. We'll keep the camera on us. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's other ones that open at 6. It's impressive. I'm just gonna keep the camera on me. I'm just vlogging right now. Okay, cool. Can I just get a flat white? Perfect.
Just an 8-ounce size for you?
Can we get a 12 ounce?
Yeah, no worries.
Perfect.
All good. And do you say for here to go?
If we can get in a to-go cup? Yeah.
All good. $6.50 there.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna pay.
Thanks so much.
Can I get a receipt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
There you are.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna sit over here and chill out and wait for our coffee to come. Okay, shouldn't take too long, but we're gonna keep the camera on us. So you're stuck with this mug looking at the ceiling for a minute or two. It's not gonna take them long. Flat whites are not difficult to make. And so, but it does take a hot minute, so you need to be patient. Yeah, but what's really interesting is the coffee shops are open really early on over here, which is great to see. Okay, obviously for a reason. Okay, this is government town. Even on Sundays, there's government business. So, it's something to think about if you happen to be in the area. Okay, we're cutting that out. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Look at that right there. Look at that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's head out. Okay. Wow. There's a seat just off of the cafe right here. So we're good on over here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So you're flat right from Discovery Coffee right here. Nice frothy. You can taste a bit of the espresso. Very, very good. Very, very good. And so a flat white's like you get your espresso shots in there, and you get your milk in there, and then they froth out the milk. Okay, it's a little bit of a frothy, smooth, creamy drink. Okay, but pretty much an espresso shot with milk. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. And this is a very, very quaint neighborhood that we're in right now, too. So, and just up the street from the Parliament building as well. So it's just very, very fascinating. Very, very great place to be. Okay, let's take our flat white and let's continue on our journey. I wanted to head on down to, I believe it's Douglas Drive or Douglas Street, and over to the Pacific Ocean. The open Pacific Ocean, not just the protected bays and inlets here in the city. So let's head on out and let's check that out too. Discovery coffee, tasty, very, very tasty. There's a nice little Circle K down here too.
$50 left.
Oh no. Oh wow, look at this. This breakfast joint hasn't opened up yet, but this is beautiful. They got a cell phone in their hand and everything. Look at this right here. When you come to this area, you'll see a lot of older Victorian style buildings, but over in this area here, it feels a little bit more modern. Some other people often say that Victoria is also trapped in a bit of the 80s or the 90s architecture. It's pretty much a lot of the west coast of Canada here, including Vancouver. There's a lot more building spurts in the late 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. And then building just kind of tapered off a little bit, and that's okay. Those things come and go as cities evolve and change. So, much more local feel right on over here, much, much local. Oh, here's the bent mast. We heard about this. Nice little bar type of feel right on over here. Very cool, very cool. And oh, look at this. So just like we have in Vancouver, they have these wonderful mosaics all over the place here in Victoria as well. It's very beautiful, very, very beautiful to see. Okay, let's keep going. You'll see grocery stores like this, Thrifty Foods right on over here. You can really, really see, and this is the locals area, close to a grocery store. Oh, we're passing the Piggy and Pansy too. This opens up in another hour or two, but this has also been recommended to me. So we're checking out a little bit later, maybe. We'll see. It's like a lot of building proposals in the area too. So this area is slated to get a little bit more construction. It already has construction on here too. Okay. So this home right here, it's all boarded up now, which is normal when they're doing a building proposal. And it looks like they're gonna rezone the area into a 4-story mixed-use building with commercial and residential uses. So this is gonna go from this 1-story to 4 stories. Wow, it's gonna be a drastic change. So it's gonna be like that high, right on over there, that high. And you can see they're already building 4-story buildings right on over here. Look at this. Yeah, looks like you got some nice little townhouses on the front. Yeah, so the back is your 4-story for this new development. And townhouses at the front here. So they'll probably have balconies here. Oh, might be apartments here too. Interesting to see. So Menzies Street's the street that's changing right now. Okay, or one of them. Very, very interesting to see. And then you can see old buildings like this. There's nothing wrong with this building, okay? You can see like some of the details of the red trim and stuff like that. That's obviously either an apartment building or an office building. Sometimes it's hard to tell. You know, with the Canadian flag in the window, it's probably an apartment building. Yeah, even here in Victoria, they're looking to build. Wow. Very wow. The palm trees out here. The fashion continues. Love it. Love it. Over here in Victoria, I've also seen like different palm trees and stuff like that. So not just the northern Chinese palm trees that you see in Vancouver, especially down in the West End, but yeah, a few different varieties. Very interesting to see. So I guess it's whatever they can get their hand on right now. Maybe there is a native one that grows on over here. We're one of the furthest south points, not the furthest south, but one of the furthest south points in Western Canada. When you're down here in Victoria. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, and this reminds me of like Scarborough or Thorncliffe Park in Toronto. Just all the condominiums and apartment buildings all kind of slammed together. You'd think that like when you're walking around Victoria, especially James Bay and a few of the other areas, you see a lot of this. Beautiful, beautiful homes. But over here on Menzies Street, they're hiding it all. They're hiding it all. This is where the working people live. Very cool, very cool. So we're passing Rithet. Oh, continue here on Menzies. Oh yeah, look at this. This is such a work truck right here. That is such a work truck right there. Beautiful, beautiful homes. Here's another example. Some of these homes have names on this. This is Lorraine on this one. Very, very beautiful home. Very, very awesome. Just gonna let somebody pass. You can see all the nice little details in there, even on the second floor balcony. And look at the second floor balcony. That's amazing. There's a nice little walking connection right here to connect different streets in the neighborhood. And then you'll see these vacation rental suites all over the place too. And beautiful old homes and stuff. Look at this, they're doing a little bit of work on over here too. Don't know if they're just putting in new cladding. This beautiful building right here. And then look at right behind it there. Boom. More buildings. So yeah, the Menzies Street area is really changing. But here's what you're seeing right here. So we're south right now, and we're pointing south right now. And you see those shady mountains in the background there? And that is Washington State, and those mountains are huge. And that's on the mainland. Washington State juts out a little bit over here. And this is Dallas Road. So this is where I wanted to go. So I think at the start of the video I said Douglas Road, but Dallas is where we wanted to go. So I stand corrected. Just beautiful out here. And these mountains are huge, by the way. You can even see snow on top of some of them. It's just so cool. Giant doggo parks out here too. Just so epic. I did zoom in with my phone, which has a better zoom, but the view out here is just amazing. Just look at that. We'll zoom in on this one right here a little bit. So you can see a little bit more. You can see a little bit of the whiteness and stuff like that on the mountains, but yeah. The video camera doesn't pick it up as best as a zoom on some of the phones we have this day. We have mega zoom on some of the phones. Just wow. Just wow. You wouldn't think, and like they're bigger. The mountains are so much bigger than the mountains you see in Vancouver. So much bigger. It's best seen, like, come on down here. A great area to stay in Victoria is actually in James Bay. Beautiful, beautiful area, beautiful businesses, lots of accommodations for travelers. Such an awesome place to be. And you're right down here by the water. Hey, there's this cool place on over here that a friend told me about recently, as well as a viewer. And they said there's some cool paintings on over here. So we're gonna head on over about a 2-minute walk down the street here, down Dallas Road. So let's go. Or is it? Yeah, it's Dallas Road. Got that part right. Yeah, there's that building we were looking at right there. Very cool. Yeah, they're going on up. That's interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. So you can see there's a biking trail and there's a walking section here too. There's lots of parking on over here by the waterfront as well. So awesome to see. Yeah, that's the Pacific Ocean right there. For a Vancouver kite, it's kind of like, yeah, it's here. At the same point in time. Definitely fun to see. From a different angle. In a different city. From people from Vancouver, this is an easy place to come to travel. There's a few different ways you can get here. And of course, you can take a seaplane or a helijet. Most people take the ferry though. It's the most affordable way to come. But definitely a beautiful place. And when you come to Victoria, it's generally a little bit sunnier. Not always. It is the west coast of Canada, so there's quite a bit of rain over here too. But generally a little bit sunnier than Vancouver sometimes. And generally a little bit warmer as well. A little further south, and sometimes that adds not much of a change, but a degree here or there. Which makes it quite a pleasant escape for local Vancouverites and people like that. Or if you're coming in the winter from Calgary or Edmonton, yeah, it would definitely be a change of temperature. Even if you're just enjoying the rain. So it's just right up here. We'll see if it's open or not and stuff like that. Yeah, more building just happening right on over here. This looks like, is this one unit? There's 2 doors there. There's gonna be 2 units in there. second floor looks like one unit. Sometimes they just build new homes, replacing these are like wartime homes. Even here in Victoria, have the wartime homes built. Some of them used to be cottages. So interesting. Okay, so we want to head down here. Oh, somebody's not having the greatest day, so we'll keep the camera on us right now. Okay. Oh wow, they were right. That is awesome. Look at this. That is beautiful. Oh wow, there's more here, guys. There is more here. Wild, wild. Look at this right here. Oh Nelly. That is so cool. That is very cool. Very, very cool. And this is where we are right now. Okay. What a beautiful, beautiful lookout point. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. I must admit, that is pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And there's like some steps here too, apparently. Oh wow, they go right down into the ocean. Look at this right here. They can walk into the ocean. There's like a beach around here. Feel like I'm in like the movie Inception right now. Yeah, so at low tide there's a nice little beach here. This is pretty cool too. The seagulls all over the place. And then this coup d'etat right here. Oh my gosh. Just so gorgeous. Just so gorgeous. Wow. Well guys, I'm gonna chill out at this epic, beautiful spot here and have a little bit more of my Discovery coffee, flat white. And yeah, thanks for coming along today on our City Post tour here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Yeah, have a good day. Oh, wow, like this is so cool right here. So cool.